Long ago, I spoke to many people with many kinds of hearts. Some were weary of suffering and wished only to be free. Some looked upon the world and felt the pain of others as their own. Some felt a fierce urgency, believing awakening must happen here and now, in this very life. To each of them, I spoke according to their capacity to hear. Imagine 3 monks sitting quietly beneath the same tree. Their bodies are still, their breath is calm. Yet within their minds, their aspirations differ. One seeks liberation for himself alone. He has seen suffering clearly and wishes to step beyond it, never to return. Another feels the cries of the world echoing within his heart. He vows not to rest until every being is free from sorrow. The third believes awakening need not wait for countless lifetimes. He trusts that with the right guidance, transformation can happen swiftly, even fiercely. Though their intentions differ, all 3 sit beneath the same sky. All 3 are guided by the same truth. When I passed from this world, I appointed no successor. I built no hierarchy and left no final authority behind. I left only the Dharma and the invitation to examine it carefully. As the teachings traveled beyond the land where I was born, they encountered new languages, new cultures, and new minds. Like water poured into different vessels, the Dharma took on many forms while remaining the same in essence. From this movement arose 3 great streams. The first stream came to be known as Theravāda, the way of the elders. Its followers sought to preserve the teachings as they had heard them, word for word, breath for breath. They believed that clarity comes through simplicity and freedom comes through discipline. When the Dharma reached the island now called Sri Lanka, it found refuge. There, monks committed the teachings to writing for the first time, forming what would be known as the Pali Canon. For centuries, these words were carried not on paper, but in living memory, recited from teacher to student without interruption. In this path, the practitioner walks carefully. They cultivate ethical conduct, steady concentration, and penetrating wisdom. They observe the body as body, the mind as mind, phenomena as phenomena. They watch craving arise, and they watch it fade. Their goal is arhatship, complete liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Not through faith alone, but through direct insight into impermanence, suffering, and non-self. This path teaches that freedom is possible here and now, through careful attention and unwavering honesty. The second stream flowed northward and eastward, giving rise to Mahāyāna, the great vehicle. Here, a different emphasis emerged, not a rejection of liberation, but an expansion of it. Those who walked this path asked a simple question: if freedom is possible for me, how can I abandon the countless beings still bound by suffering? Thus arose the ideal of the Bodhisattva, one who sees awakening not as an escape, but as a responsibility. In this vision, nirvana is not separate from the world. Samsara and nirvana are seen as 2 ways of perceiving the same reality. When ignorance clouds the mind, suffering appears. When wisdom clears the vision, compassion naturally flows. Mahāyāna teaching spoke of Buddha nature, the seed of awakening present in all beings, not as a belief to cling to, but as a reminder of inherent potential. From this stream arose many expressions. Pure Land teachings offered refuge through faith and remembrance. Zen pointed directly to the mind, beyond words and scriptures. Stories and symbols flourished, giving form to compassion itself. Avalokiteshvara appeared as a figure with 1,000 arms and 1,000 eyes, not as a god to worship, but as a mirror of boundless compassion. each hand reaching out, each eye seeing suffering wherever it arises. The third stream flowed into the high mountains, where the air is thin and the land unforgiving. There, Vajrayāna took shape. Here, practitioners believed that the very energies that bind us can also free us. Desire, fear, anger, none need be rejected. Instead, they can be transformed. Through visualization, mantra, and ritual, the practitioner engages the mind with intensity and precision. Every symbol becomes a tool. Every sound becomes a bridge. In this path, awakening is not postponed. It is pursued with urgency and courage. The diamond, Vajra, represents what cannot be destroyed. Awareness itself, clear and indestructible. When Tibetan masters carried these teachings beyond their homeland, secrets once guarded for centuries became accessible to the wider world. Not because the Dharma had changed, but because the time had come for it to be heard. Though these three paths appear different, they are not in conflict. Each rests upon the same foundation, the truth of suffering, the cause of suffering, the end of suffering, and the path that leads beyond it. Each takes refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Their differences are not contradictions, but emphases. One sharpens wisdom. One deepens compassion. One accelerates transformation. Recent discoveries remind us that diversity was present from the very beginning. I spoke differently to farmers and kings, to monks and householders, to those ready for silence and those needing stories. The Dharma was never meant to be rigid. It was meant to be skillful. Imagine again the three monks beneath the tree. Now imagine they are climbing a mountain. One takes a narrow, disciplined path, careful with every step. Another walks beside others, helping them rise when they fall. The third chooses steep and dangerous routes, trusting his guide. Their paths do not look the same. Yet at the summit, there is no division. From the peak, the view is clear. The air is still, and the truth is silent. Wherever you stand on the mountain, take the next step with awareness. That is the path.